Yo, why I was just sitting here talking for a good 20 minutes and I wasn't even recording? Not me venting to y'all. This is a FaceTime call, personal, ain't it? God did this for a reason. Like, it's very much intentional. Lord, if you want to send it back, you could. Hey y'all, it's your girl at the gym and I'm back with another Vlogmas video. So today is Vlogmas day 5, day 5, what is it? Dia 5. Today not really gonna be much. I'm just gonna have y'all cook with me because today is my uncle's birthday and they're having a birthday party for my uncle. He passed away October 30th. His birthday is today. It's November 22nd. I mean, oh Lord, it's not the 22nd. It's October 27th. We're on a little get together or whatever at my mom's house, but I'm just going, like, you know, talk to y'all, have a little chit chat with y'all and stuff while I cook the macaroni or whatever. To Wegmans around the corner to get all of the ingredients, and then we're gonna make our way back to the cribski, and then we gonna cook and we gonna chat. Because I mean, I don't really have a topic to talk about, but I could just really sit and, you know, talk to y'all, whatever come to mind. But I can, like, probably talk about, like, how I feel like God is using the pain, the current situation that I am, to, like, better and level myself up. So yeah, let me just keep that in just so I remember what to talk about, because it's a lot of stuff that, like, I feel like just makes sense. Like, had I would have, you know, last month been thinking about it, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go through all of this stuff, like, no thank you, God, you can keep it. But now that I think about it, now that I'm in a better space and we're about to be going into the month of December, I'm actually grateful. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for every situation, every good time, every bad time, every positive and negative experience that I go through in life. I'm grateful because not only do it help better me as a person, but it shapes me into the person that I need to be shaped into. Like, God be knowing what he be doing. He be cooking. He be in there chefing it up. So why not talk about God? It's just really a chit chat. Like, I'm really just gonna be ranting, but why not chef it up and talk about how God really be cooking? Yeah. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Let me go in here. I always love that shit, and then I be complaining. I complain about having a period. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab just a little bit more cheese because I got 2 boxes of noodles just in case. But I think maybe 1 box would be cool, but I'm gonna just grab another block of sharp cheese. So balance it.
99 2 3 1 3.
Came in here to wash my hands first before we do anything. And then we're gonna put on my little apron. I told you it was gonna come in handy. So yeah. Should have been lazy and I should have just bought all the pre-shredded, but we gotta shred all the cheese first. So okay, anyways, let's start from the beginning. So the beginning of October, I had crashed my car Didn't have to make an insurance claim because the person that I crashed my car into was my cousin. My car isn't bad, but like my bumper is kind of like off a little bit. And I feel like once that happened, I broke down. Like I was like, oh my God, not my car. I literally bought it this year and everything like that. So then I want to say like maybe a week after, a whole literal week after, the guy that I was dating at the time was, we ended up agreeing on, you know, breaking up. Well, I didn't agree. I strongly disagreed. But I was understanding. So I'm like, you know what? All right, it is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and be in my feelings about it. Because why would I, right? It's like, all right, like it wasn't like due to like no cheating or anything. He was an athlete, and you know, like college athlete, you gotta wake up every morning, 5 in the morning, Monday through Saturday. Like I was vividly there seeing all of this happen. So it's like I'm making macaroni and cheese. So I'm making macaroni and cheese. I didn't really care that much, but like I feel like I was operating in ego. Like I'm like, what do you mean you want to break up with me? Da, da, da. But I didn't really say much. Like I kind of did let it go once I had got my stuff from like his house and stuff like that. Like, all right, you know what? It is what it is. Cause I was crying and stuff. Like, I was crying. I was at work every day, like every shift, morning shift, overnight, second shift. I was working. And then 2 days after that, my uncle had passed away. And I feel like I was kind of numb already from the little breakup. So I'm like, I didn't really know how to regulate my emotions. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to go outside. And then my friend, one of my male friends was there, like the whole seeing everything crumble. So he was kind of there, just like, you know, if you need me, I'm here type of thing or whatever. I reconnected with one of my friends because we kind of like distanced ourselves a little bit from a dumb situation. So I was just making amends with everybody. I'm like, you know what, life is short. Like this is hitting home. I was apologizing to like some people that I was holding grudges against, and like people that I just wasn't in contact with, like female wise. But I feel like I was really in a bad headspace. But I feel like once my uncle's funeral had finally came around, I feel like I looked at it like way differently. Like for some reason at the funeral, I had this urge to like go up there and speak. Like, you know how they had a family speak or whatever. Went up there and I spoke, and I had the scripture Proverbs 3 and 5 and 6 maybe, when they say like lean on not your own understanding but trust in the Lord or something like that. I had read it off my phone when I did go up there to say it though. And then I had said a word that like I just felt heavy on my spirit, because like, you know, everybody look at death differently. Like I understand, like not that I understand completely, but I understand, like, you know, we all, one thing in life that we're all promised to is death. So it's like, I get it, everybody grieve differently, and I'm not one of them type of people that grieve like where I cry and everything like that. And I feel like it was also a mix of, I was already going through a heartbreak. Like I felt like everything in my life was crumbling, because in September my iPad had got stolen out my car, all types of stuff, got scammed to California. Like it was like back-to-back L's. So then once after the funeral and stuff, I started looking at it like, you know what, maybe God did this for a reason. Like God is very much intentional. I kept saying like how I wanted to take YouTube serious, take content serious, but I was scared to post. Even though like the guy that I was dating, like he knew, he supported it, but like I was just procrastinating and I was getting lazy and I didn't want to do anything. And I kept saying that I was going to buy my camera. I kept putting that on hold, but then I was like buying everything. Like he could mention something that I'd be like, oh, I'm going to buy it for you. And then I would go buy it. Then it's like, girl, you're not even putting yourself first. Weak in the knees, right? But then, on top of that, I was just looking at it like, you know what, okay, so boom, finally bought my camera, which that's what I'm filming on now. Finally bought my camera, and then I just started seeing like everything kind of like fall into line. I had got the idea like, oh, I might as well do Vlogmas. Let's start now. And that's what I'm saying, like I started recording in November, because it's like I'm serious about this. Like I want to be serious, and normally I'm the type of person that like hold on to like heartbreaks. Like I hold on forever, and I feel like I haven't did it. Like it was I feel like maybe because it was like a calm breakup, like I'm used to like toxic stuff and like going back and forth and this, that, and the third. But I feel like I was very much mature once this did happen. And I'm grateful, like not in that way because, Lord, if you want to send it back, you could. But I'm grateful in a way because it's like I'm figuring out what I like, really transitioning into the person that I want to be and stuff like that. So if it's real, I guess it'll come back, but I'm not sweating it right now. And I just feel like God is intentional because like he knew for a fact if I stayed in that situation that I wouldn't be doing the stuff that I actually want to do, or actually like, you know, trying to get my life together, see what I really want to do. Like I feel like I found the comfort in the pain instead of like victimizing myself. Like, oh my God, I'm going through a heartbreak. Oh my God, my heart is so broken. I mean, like I think about it time to time, but it is what it is. It's life. And if it was meant to be, then we'll come back. But if not, it's like God always removes so he can replace it with better. And it was just a time that I needed to focus on myself. So I can't be mad at that. But y'all, I hate shredded and cheese. Starting to look at life differently. Like I'm in a better headspace. It's officially tomorrow going to officially be 3 weeks of like 100% no contact. But who's counting, right? Not me. I'm not. But yeah, it is what it is. He's still cool. Like I have no hard feelings. I'm not bitter. But I say all of that to say that no matter what you got going on in your life, just trust in God because everything really do happen for a reason. Like he do everything for a reason, and it's like our obedience is what actually, you know, help us reap the benefits. And it's like had I not been obedient, a lot of stuff I feel like wouldn't be going good, or like had I would have been trying to force everything or actually take the wheel instead of letting, you know, God do his thing, then I would probably be in a worse situation than what I am now. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be bad. I think in life really do happen for a reason. So I'm not even mad. Just trust in God, let him take the wheel, surrender, repent, do all of that. Because at the end of the day, life is really short. Like, it really is. Like, nobody is promised to see another year. Nobody is promised to see another day. Hell, another hour. So just do what make you happy. Live life. Be obedient so you can have everlasting life, you know. So you can reap the benefits of your blessings too as well. Because God not just going to make you suffer for no reason. And suffering is a fruit of the Spirit. So it's like you should know your people by their fruits. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it shifted my mindset so much going through what I was going through. And it's like, not saying that I prayed one of them prayers, but like I kind of was like, you know what? Okay, we breaking up because like, you know, you focusing on college, your career, stuff like that. But what am I doing? I'm like, all I do is I DoorDash, I work at the Bill Stadium, and I work an overnight job. So essentially I'm getting money, but I don't have no career. And then it's like every time he would ask like, oh, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to take YouTube serious. But I wasn't never really taking YouTube serious, you know? This is definitely like the beginning of, you know, me taking off or whatever. We shredded all of the cheeses. We got mad cheese. I love cheese. People hate the little roux mac and cheese, but yeah, that's what we're gonna make. But it's not gonna be like cheesy like wet macaroni. I don't like wet. I love when my aunt be making macaroni because it don't be dry, but it be stiff. If that makes sense, it be stiff enough, or it be firm. I don't want to say stiff. It be firm. So yeah, we got a pot, which I'm not gonna show the pot because it's ugly. It's one of them generational pots, but we need some butter. I say like a lot of stuff though, like I gain a lot of clarity, and usually when I get out of situations, I usually just run to another person. Like I wouldn't lie, me and the person that I was talking to, we was friends. Like, we was real good friends for years. But in a way, I want to say that when we had got together, I had literally just got out of a relationship, probably a day prior to that. And I had like attached myself onto him, which it was like nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes, nothing but love. Like, I can say, like, I can't even count on my hands how many times we ever argued, like, throughout the whole relationship. Like, it was fun, ultimately. Not me venting to y'all. This is a FaceTime call. This is personal, ain't it? Y'all gonna judge me? I feel like it's definitely different because I didn't attach myself to nobody. Like, I'm actually allowing myself to heal and to, like, you know, actually figure out what I want in life, figure out what I want to do. I do want, like, next year in 2025 to get an apartment because I'm 22 and I still live with my parents. I kind of feel like I'm behind, even though it's like you shouldn't compare yourself to nobody. Like, comparison is a thief of joy. Like, so bad. Like, I feel like I compare myself a lot when it comes to like journeys, but it's like I'm living in an answered prayer now. So why would I be sitting here worrying about what the next person got going on? Like, you know, like, I'm blessed and that's all I can, like, you know, like, live in a moment. Stop comparing myself to other people and what they got going on, because it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna make God give me no blessings, no fasting, no nothing. But shoot, it is what it is, you know. I have not spoke to a male, like, entertaining a male since me and him broke up. Like, yeah, I talked to my friend, to my male friend, but that's because my male friend, you know, he check up on me and stuff like, hey friend, you good? And I appreciate him so much because I'm not gonna lie, had it wouldn't have been for him, I probably would have crashed out. Like, I probably would have lost it. I would have probably fell into depression and stuff like that. But it's like, he's one of the male friends that keep it real. So he kept it real with me, like, listen, shit happens. Like, you know, like, he was telling me, like, you know, like, I've been through some stuff. Like, it's not gonna be your first, it's not gonna be your last. And it's like, okay, yeah, granted, nobody cheated, which I feel like that's why it hurt it more, because it's like, it wasn't toxic. It's not like, oh, let me just leave because this is what I know I need to be doing. It's like, damn, we was just good, we was just rocking together, what happened? Like, the feelings changed, like, what's going on? So it's like, I feel like I had to look at it differently, to cope with it differently, because it wasn't usual. Like, it wasn't like something that I already been in. You know, he was just providing me that comfort. Like, it's gonna be okay. And now, 3 weeks later, it is okay. It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. But yeah, y'all, right now we just adding all of the cheese into the pot to melt it. But I got it on low because sometimes I be burning it. Like, low key, I be burning it. It's still evaporating milk. Okay, y'all, so these are the seasonings we're gonna use to season the cheese. We're gonna use black pepper. I got Himalayan salt, onion powder, Old Bay seasoning, and adobo. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. That's how I'm gonna do it. The heavy cream to it, but we not gonna add a lot because the butter and stuff gonna separate it. Maybe that's probably enough. Then we're gonna add this to the water. It's something like that. And we're gonna do that to give the noodles some flavor. You know? I like flavorful stuff. Like, I get some people like basic macaroni. Just keep it simple, but not me. Okay, y'all, so we could add some of the seasonings. We're gonna throw a little bit of black pepper in there. Some onion powder. powder, just a little bit. We don't want a lot. A little bit of adobo, and then Old Bay. Don't go crazy on the Old Bay. Like, do like 1, 2, maybe 2.5. That's 3. That was 3. That was lever of adding salt, but a little bit of salt, because people could add their own salt later on. Like, I don't want it to be too salty. I'm not trying to raise nobody's blood pressure. And don't know how I forgot the garlic powder, but just a dash of garlic. Like, you don't want it to be tasting like chicken, you know?
You're making a video?
Yeah.
That's a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You go when you watch my channel, you're gonna see you on there, and then you're gonna go to school and tell all your friends that you're famous.
How am I famous?
Cause you're gonna be on my YouTube channel. Romy, you wanna say hi?
No.
Okay, y'all. So we added the noodles to the water. The water wasn't boiling because I'm impatient, but yeah, I could wait till it's boiling. I'm not doing it. The cheese is almost done, like fully melted.
This is the whole kitchen.
That's cute, super cute. But so this is what the cheese pull giving. Cheesy. It's still melting though.
You been had that? Your boy Roman.
Oh. So that's my little cousins. That's Paris and Roman. Oh, right there. But like, they didn't finish decorating. Is y'all really a cook if y'all don't sneak and eat some food while y'all cooking? Alright, y'all. So I'm trying to find a way to put a little bit of the pasta water into the cheese without having to dirty up more silverware, which I'm just gonna have to, right? Okay, so just put a little bit of the pasta water into the cheese mix, and then we're gonna mix that in, you know, so like the starch and stuff. And I hate when people be, oh, eggs don't go in mac and cheese. Make it how your mama make it. This is not a tutorial, please. Noodles is boiling now, but you want it to be done. You want it to be al dente, whatever. You want it to be done enough, but they still gonna cook in the oven. So kind of like that. I think I'm gonna let it simmer for like 30 more seconds. Okay, y'all, so we just put on the other noodles with cheese. I really do not know why one box of, I don't know why I really thought that one box of macaroni noodles was gonna fill this whole damn pan. We just gonna add some of the cheese to this, and we gonna finish the remainder of the cheese that we got. We gonna mix that with the noodles that's boiling on the stove. And then we're going to put that on top. Alright, I thought that one box was going to be enough. I'm delusional. That's what it is. Maybe I'm just delusional. Alright, y'all, so unfortunately I had one plate of macaroni and I left to the store to go get something to drink, came back, and all of the macaroni was gone. But that concludes this vlog. I'm about to go to work. I work 10 p.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow, so I will see y'all in the next vlog. Peace.